NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The first down throw coming for Dalton. And this will be caught by Mooney. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
Well, this defense for the Ravens, they played really well in that win last week against Miami.
And what keyed their victory? The pass rush. Got to the quarterback 6 times for sacks, and plenty of other turbulence in the pocket for him as well. Hard to throw the ball downfield when all you're seeing is opposing jerseys come at you.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Andy Dalton. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Cole Kmet. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. A Chicago first down there on a gain of 11. Well, that tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Passing, it's Dalton. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. A gain of 6 there on first.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
Second and 4.
Come on. Hey, got tight left. You got 3 down. Check 24.
Snap came at 1. Now here's Dalton. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And, Charles, for this defense, they're a confident bunch. Some may say maybe too confident at times. How do you think that they approach a game like this when they're taking on a team that's lost 4 straight?
Well, if they're anything like their head coach, they're relying on that confidence. You and I both were sort of surprised at his weekly press conference when he was asked about this being a trap game. And he's almost boasting that he didn't see anything to worry about. That surprised both of us in a big way because we know that can be a dangerous tactic because I can guarantee you the guys on the other side, they heard that, and they're looking for anything to galvanize them.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. This is caught by Robinson. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And the pocket's been protected pretty good here so far in the opening drive.
We always talk about confidence in runners and catchers and quarterbacks. How about the protection detail? They're not allowing anyone near the guy throwing the football.
So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 41.
Hey, watch this.
They will run for the first time with David Montgomery. And some good running out of the gates as he takes this up to the 33. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2. A give to Montgomery out of the gun. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run. And let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down. Otherwise, it's going to be a long afternoon.
Play action here with Dalton. And this heads straight to the sideline. I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, they won't. Here comes the flag. They lose the yardage, and of course they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. Throwing, Dalton. That's complete to Mooney. A big gain there after going backwards, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. And how about this first drive? They're being aggressive, slinging it around.
Really confident, too, because they're not trying to fool them with running plays, throwing it, and they're being very successful right now.
8th play of this opening drive coming up. This is 3rd down.
Get ready. 45's the mic. 45's the mic. Hey, let's get this. Very good. Boys, you got the mic. Check. 45's the mic. We ain't giving up nothing today. Hey, check mic.
Play fake. Here's Dalton. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And the Bears are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence, and that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal. They'll run it with Williams. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. Damian Williams, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bears take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. And now before we get to the extra point, remember all touchdowns do have to be confirmed by the replay official. So take away the touchdown. The officials rule he did not get the football to break the plane. They'll run for it with Montgomery. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. David Montgomery, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Bears take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Santos with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. after the touchdown. Here's Santos to kick this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Here's Jackson to throw. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8.
All right, Charles, we've spoken about this offense plenty, how great they've been all year. 9-0 now, into the back half of the season. Super Bowl favorites, without a doubt. I think everyone agrees on that. What do you think is the thing that most stands between them and a perfect season?
I think it's themselves. I think it's their team, how they approach things, how they conduct themselves during the week, practicing, getting ready, and then going out and playing. Can't take your foot off the gas pedal at this stage. Doesn't matter if it's a weak team you're playing or not. Look, when I talk with one of the best golfers of all time, he told me he never played against the field. He just played against himself and his own standard.
So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10.
An option handoff here to Dobbins.
He'll get about 6 there as he takes this one down to the 24-yard line.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
From the 24, Jackson flushed out right.
He'll check this down to Dobbins out of the backfield.
And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. The Raven passing game getting in sync. Another first down. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
They set up the screen for Dobbins.
And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards.
Behind the sticks here with a 2nd and 15. They go back to the ground with Dobbins.
And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Give him 4 on the carry there, but that only takes them back to where they started. 3rd and 10. Jackson now. Escaping the pressure right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Khalil Mack has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
Well, here's where having mobility sometimes can work against you as a quarterback. He thinks he can retreat and outrun the pressure. But that time, they zeroed in on him and took him down for a big loss, partner.
A really big loss. And Tucker missed it left. Normally reliable, this time no good. And this score will stay right where it is. So an empty possession there. What do you think went wrong, Charles?
Well, it looked like maybe the plant leg might have given way just a little. And when that happens, guys have a tendency to pull through the ball to compensate. And in doing so, sent this one off target.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
And they, of course, coming into this one in the midst of a tough losing streak. They did get helped out by the open week last week, and in talking with him, all indications were, Charles, that was a very helpful break.
Yeah, I know a lot of teams, coaches, they hate taking time off in the midst of a losing streak because they think they have to stay on their toes and punch their way out of it. But occasionally, you get that open week, you step back, evaluate what's been going wrong, see what you can put in that can move you forward, and maybe you get a chance to breathe a little bit and kind of start over.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
Sure, that pass was incomplete as they made an attempt to get a big one downfield, but that's okay because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you've told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to change accordingly.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Dalton here from the gun. And this is going to be incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
The Bears on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 10. To throw here, Dalton.
And that is incomplete. Oh, he did everything but hold on to it. But a nice play defensively, and now it brings up 4th down.
So on 4th down, on is the punter, Pat O'Donnell, to kick it away. Taking it about the 16. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. 43 yards on the punt, 7-yard return, and the Ravens, they'll take over. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in. But
this is taken in. It's complete. And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 27.
Every defensive staff harps on limiting explosive plays. Job not so well done there.
Yeah, they talk about it all the time. A lot harder to stop, though, isn't it? When you think of an explosive play, most offensive staffs define them as passes of 20 or more yards and runs of 15 or more yards.
They went zooming past that number there.
Now a throw here to his running back. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
16 more on that one and another 1st down.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a 1st down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
Two minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. Now we're 1st and 10 at the 11.
Now flags come in. I think one of the Ravens got going a little early. A full start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Now it's Jackson. That is caught. It's Bateman for a Raven touchdown.
Rashad Bateman
His 11th touchdown of the year. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the football game.
And I believe they buzzed down. They're going to take another look at this play with all reviews coming from the replay official here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
And here's Jakeem Grant from his end zone.
And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
so
something
well,
else. And maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Call it a pickup of 7, and it's a second down. Here's Dalton.
This one swung out to Montgomery.
And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. It's a pickup of 10 and a Bears first down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They've become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Be ready. Move. 93, 52, 93, 44. There you go.
Dalton sets up play action. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside.
They'll come up on a 2nd and 4 now from the 40-yard line.
From the gun, it's a run for Williams. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
A couple of first downs on the drive already as they'll go from the 47 now on first down.
Watch 36 to Mike. Let's make it. Let's make these babies crawl all the way back. Mike, 36. Mike.
Here's Dalton.
A throw left side taken in by Kmet.
And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. The Bears on the move. They've got another first down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Play action now. Dalton. And this one is incomplete.
Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40.
check, Mike 21. Let's go.
And that'll set him back 5. And now after the delay of game, they're operating behind the sticks, 2nd and 15.
Hey, check, Mike 21.
Hey.
They're running it. Hey, check, Mike 21. Mike 21. Check, Mike 21.
I smell fear in that offense. I smell fear.
Hey, check, Mike 21.
Dalton. He'll get this underneath to Montgomery. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Seventh play of the drive forthcoming on 3rd and 8.
Hey, check, Mike 21. Mike 21. Check, Mike 21.
Let's put him on the buses. Let's put that team on the bus.
Hey, check, Mike 21. Mike 21. Check, Mike 21.
Can.
Check, Mike 21. Mike 21. Check, Mike 21.
Hey, here I come. Here I come.
This will be Dalton again. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. And this is caught inside the 5. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter.
First down and goal to go.
And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half.
368.
Hey, come on up. Come on up.
He go 368.
The final act of the first half, Dalton.
I'm not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
Carlos Santos for the Bears field goal.
Santos' kick is up and through, and that will do it for this first half. So we come upon halftime here at Soldier Field with the Bears out in front. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Coach, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far.
Santos out now. He'll kick it away. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
It's been a tight game to this point. What do they need to do, Charles, to break through in the second half and take the lead?
Well, I think the first thing they need to do is thank their defense for keeping them in this game. And, you know, I think the defense is saying back to them, why don't you guys focus on getting some first downs, put some drives together, give us a little bit of a break here. If we can get some rest, we'll play even better for you. And, oh, by the way, pay off a few of those drives with some points, too.
Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history and tradition, so many great teams and games, and we're seeing a pretty good one right now, hotly contested in the third quarter.
And that is incomplete.
So, CD, you talk about this football team, some of the whispers and reports, the social media posts, they hint at a locker room that's splintered, badly splintered. There was talk earlier, some guys might walk away entirely, but that hasn't happened, however, at least to this point.
No, and sometimes some of that talk is just that, talk. I mean, guys often say, that's it, I'm out of here, and then they realize, I'm not ready to retire yet. What am I going to do now? And they're really ready to come back and dive back in. In fact, we've got guys who are wearing gold jackets in the Hall of Fame that talked about retirement the last 6-7 years of their careers. So that's not always real. And sometimes you just have to go ahead and ride it out. And this is an opportunity now for everyone in this locker room to move forward.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
On 3rd down, Jackson.
Open man is Bateman. It's complete. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Here's Jackson. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
On 2nd down, a run with Dobbins.
And he's going to take this down close to a first down at about the Bears' 27. On 3rd and 1, Jackson.
He'll swing this out to Dobbins.
And out of bounds right around the 20. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
Well, they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
This is Edwards. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. They run with Edwards. Powers through him. Down he goes at the 10 with a solid pickup of 8.
They've definitely established a rhythm on this drive, moving the ball quite well. And big man with football is an integral part of the whole thing.
So 3rd and inches, and this will be the 9th play of the drive. They'll try to run for it with Dobbins. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. So another 3rd down conversion, and now they've got a 1st and goal.
Dobbins.
And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown.
J.K. Dobbins.
His 11th touchdown of the year. And the Ravens have retaken the lead. Tucker now for the extra point. And that makes it 14-10.
Makes the score Ravens 14, Bears 10.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent, still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's a give to Montgomery. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Check Mike 21, Mike 21, check Mike 21. Go, baby, they turn over. Get that ball. Get that ball.
Dalton off play action. Man open is Robinson. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. He got 29 yards that time. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Check Mike 21, Mike 21, check Mike 21.
Passing, it's Dalton. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
Second and 10.
Check Mike 21, Mike 21, check Mike 21. Check Mike 21, Mike 21, check Mike 21.
From the gun, Dalton looks to throw. They'll leave it for Montgomery, complete. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
First down line at the 34 here on 3rd down.
Hey, check Mike 21, Mike 22.
He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long.
368. Hey, check Mike 21, Mike 21, check Mike 21. Watch the slant. Hey, check Mike 21, Mike 21, check Mike 21. That's got to be a
Play fake. Here's Dalton. Trying to get it to Robinson, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Tavon Young. And the Ravens are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield.
Well, Brandon, there's no question who they're going to look to on 3rd and long, but you can bet this defense knows that as well, so they've got him blanketed downfield. And this ball winds up being intercepted.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the third quarter. What you're trying to do is break the game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh, we got to get here. No, right here, right in front of them, melt the clock down, get to the fourth quarter, try and keep going.
And try to keep that lead.
Exactly.
Jackson to Bateman there, first down Ravens.
A gain of 5. First down, Baltimore.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now it's Jackson.
That is caught, Rashad Bateman.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. That is caught. It's Bateman for a Raven touchdown.
We got 6.
Rashad Bateman.
His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Ravens add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week.
Now Tucker to add the PAT. It's good, and it's 21-10.
Makes the score Ravens 21, Bears 10. Justice Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Grant, he will not return it, and his guys will begin at the 25.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
Yeah, the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit.
And firing a deep ball for Kmet, and that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Let's get sack lunch.
Mike 56, Mike 56.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Mike 50.
368.
56.
All day, baby, all day.
56 to Mike, boys. 56.
Dalton now to pass. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
The Bears on 3rd down. They've been very good, 5 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
Mike 56, right there, 56. Let him know, let him know.
They go 368.
Mike 56, Mike 56. Check the outs, check the outs, check the outs.
Out of the gun, it's Dalton.
That's complete to Mooney. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Play action here with Dalton. Under heavy pressure, and down goes Dalton on the sack.
A CD, so often we talk about quarterbacks holding on to the ball too long. Well, we can't say that there. He had no time to do much of anything.
To try again after the sack.
Dalton completes a Mooney on the slant.
A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for third down. The Bears on third down. They've hit on 6 of their 8 tries. Very good. This is 3rd and 4.
56 to Mike, boys. 56. Check 56.
You gonna see me in your numbers.
Andy Dalton. And incomplete on the deep ball.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield.
Hey, check Mike 21, Mike 21, check Mike 21. You ain't doing nothing today. You ain't doing anything. Hey, check Mike 21, Mike 21, check Mike 21.
Here we go.
Big 4th down here. It's Dalton.
And this will be caught by Mooney.
And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
And it'll be Dalton again. He's going to go for a big play downfield.
And he's got Mooney in the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. But he's been doing this for a lot of years with the arm strength still there, and he showed it off on that one.
And we often talk about hang time for punts, but in this case, we should probably calculate the hang time on that throw because that one hung up there for a long time and managed to keep going and going until it found its target.
And that throw, pretty impressive, and even 61 yards through the air.
So what can the Bears do here as they'll go for 2?
56. Mike, 56. Right there. 56. Mike, 56. Mike, 56. Come on, baby. Come on, baby.
Here's Dalton to throw for it. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey.
Let's go, baby.
Well, as most teams do in their two-point attempt, they pass the ball. Instead, it gets intercepted. And remember, if you pick it off, you got a chance to take it all the way back, get 2 points yourself, right?
Yeah, not the case there, but that's why you got to be really careful with those throws, especially to the outside. Charles, you'd said the magic number was probably right around 20 for this defense because they're facing one of the top 5 offenses in the league in terms of points scored. They've had their moments, but this offense just a little too good, isn't it?
They really are, because no matter what you do to make an adjustment on defense, they've had an answer for it.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
They'll start with the option.
And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. It's Khalil Mack, the all-pro, in there to get him behind the line. Throwing on 2nd and 14. Jackson flush to his right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back, because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you got a battle on your hands.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to let it go again, and unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give him credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Here's Sam Cook now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially, and the Bears take over. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Their defense accomplished step one of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a fourth quarter lead. Play action now. Dalton. Sideline throw. It's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. 7 yards the pickup there.
I got the sense that the defense created a little momentum for them there, didn't it?
Did their job, forced the punt. Now, nice start to the drive. Offense has to do their part.
Yeah, they certainly do, but what a great start for them. They got to go thank the guys on D.
Second down and 3.
Now Montgomery running right. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory.
He's across midfield to the 49-yard line. A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 1.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. Dalton sets up play action.
He wants it all for the end zone.
And this is going to be caught. No, they say it's incomplete.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a first down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
And down by 5, they've got to go for it here on 4th down.
Here's Dalton.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
And he's got this down to the 35. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive, first down.
Well, that last throw right there putting him already over 3,000 passing yards now for the campaign.
And given where we are in the season, Brandon, you have to think to yourself, if he stays healthy, I think 4,000's a given. I think 5,000 is not out of the question if he stays hot.
Throwing now is Jackson. He'll dump this off complete to Dobbins.
And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. Now Jackson.
That's complete to his receiver, Bateman.
And they move this all the way down to the 9. A good pickup there at 22. It's first and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. Here's Jackson. And it's caught. Nice gain of 8 that time, and it's second and goal. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. They'll try to run with Dobbins. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Third and goal now, mere inches from pay dirt.
Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop him with 13 seconds left to play. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. Third and goal. Jackson to throw. They'll roll him out right. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. So a little icing on the cake there before the clock hits all zeros.
What a way to finish things off. Exactly what you want. Not much time and a touchdown to put things away.
Tucker with the extra point, and it gives his guys a 12-point advantage.
Bears 16. Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
And this will be a touchback as Grant opts not to return it.
And they will take a knee here. So the final seconds tick away in this Baltimore victory. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense it was much more of the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work in the first half. They made the adjustments necessary, went away from that, and then they got it together, got a spark, and then took off. It's really nice to watch in the second half.
So for Baltimore, they keep on rolling 10-0 now to start the year. And they'll return home next week to take on the Cleveland Browns. Meanwhile, for the Bears, it was a game they really needed as they drop back to 4-6. And they'll have a quick turnaround as they're back in action Thursday at noon Eastern for the traditional Thanksgiving Day game in Detroit.